because in the face of darkness, you can see that brighter future. A faith that our best days lay ahead of us. But is it worth the fight? Do I have the courage? Is it worth the sacrifice? America has been worth it every single time.
All right, new video sent out tonight by Florida's First Lady, Casey DeSantis. By this time tomorrow, her husband, Ron DeSantis, will have announced his run for president, the least surprising, most expected announcement of 2023. But he's doing it in the oddest possible way. The New York Times says DeSantis will announce his bid with Elon Musk. We've also confirmed that reporting. And he's going to do it on Twitter in a live audio conversation. The governor appears to be hedging a bet that he is going to get a rise in the polls from Musk's 140 million followers. Stay tuned. George Will is with us, Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist for the Washington Post, NewsNation senior political contributor. All right, George, is this now that Twitter's real life?
It must be. It's an odd calculation. First of all, he's going to be introduced with Musk, who is more of a household name in the United States than DeSantis is. We in the political business know DeSantis. People in Pinckneyville, Illinois don't. So he's in danger of being overshadowed in his own announcement.
I still can't figure out the calculus, except for this. We've seen Ron DeSantis over the past 6 months sort of go into a safe space that largely exists on social media, his war on woke, interactions with the press and others that he can control. He's now staying in that, and Donald Trump, of all people, hit him basically saying, look, this is perfect. This is perfect for Ron DeSantis. He doesn't have to meet any voters, and he doesn't have to talk to the media.
Well, Biden had the excuse of running the basement campaign out of Wilmington because it was a COVID epidemic. Presidents often have run rose garden strategies, but they had rose gardens to do it in. Mr. DeSantis is not going to be able to
run a Twitter campaign. Yeah, it's interesting. I think about this, though, in terms of where it goes and what it means for the nomination race. Donors who are in or out, Tim Scott, Larry Ellison of Oracle, Trump, Timothy Mellon, DeSantis, Peter Thiel, Haley, Harold Hamm, donors who may be out, Charles Koch, Ron Lauder, John Katsimidis, the grocery guy in New York. As you see Donald Trump have his problems, you see Ron DeSantis with, I guess what you could say is at least a failure to launch in the pre-launch. Does this now make the 2024 Republican nomination a lot more interesting than we thought it would be?
I think so. Mr. DeSantis, I won't quite say that he's made a sow's ear out of a silk purse, but he's had a bad few months. And in fact, he's made two arguments that are difficult to sustain. One is, he says, Trump is not electable. Trump supporters say, heard that before in 2016, and besides, he actually won in 2020. Another problem is that he's in danger of being new Coke. Most people don't remember the big marketing debacle in American commercial history. 1985, Coke says, we're going to change Coke. We're going to make it better. The problem was the people who liked Coke the way it was. The people who didn't like Coke didn't want another version of it. The analogy with Trump is this. Mr. DeSantis is saying, I'm Trump with the rough edges filed off. People either like the original thing or they want something really different.
If there is somebody really different, as we look at it right now, and we'll put the polling up, although at this point, people are single digits. Trump, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, Liz Cheney, who's not in, Greg Abbott, unlikely in, Tim Scott at 1%, just got an Asa Hutchinson 1%. And then the last star would, I think you'd have to put Glenn Youngkin as a possibility who's unannounced in there. Who has a lane right now that you'd say the chaos at the top really benefits?
I was very impressed, and not I alone, by Tim Scott's announcement 2 days ago, when he tried to, I guess you'd call it the cheerfulness lane. And it's particularly strong for him to say, I'm the candidate the left fears most, because he's sort of the America is actually not a racist nation. America is a good place, and we're all proud to be here, and we're happy about it.
Yeah, look, it's something we haven't heard for a long time. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.